It's the best day ever. It's the best day ever.
And I now present this fucking thing.
I'm gonna be a pumpkin blueberry.
What is up? It is a late night nerdy news stream. Hi everyone. Hello. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Like, it's super late, very late. Well, I mean, technically it's not that late for me, okay, but I it's kind of late other places, and I normally do not do this stream this late. Usually I reserve these late nights for nerdy nights. That's what I reserve these streams for. Nerdy nights. Steph After Dark. Yeah. Nerdy news after dark. That's what I should have named it. I'm gonna rename it. I gotta do it. Nah, I won't do it. Whoa, a late stream. What's up, Mr. Bentham? Yes, a late stream. And it looks like I already have a donation. We already have a donation. Experian with a super sticker. It's a lemon. Giving a tiny little lime a present. Thank you very much. And thank you, Sevi, for the raid. What's up, Trey? Hi, Trey. Oh man, it's 22:37. Is that 10? Is that 10:37? Man, yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I know it's really late, and thank you so much, Sevi, for the raid. I appreciate it. If you guys came over here from my kick stream, I appreciate that as well. So, all right, nerdy news. Listen. Oh my god, is this supposed to be me and Mike? What is happening? I'm saving it anyways, regardless. I saw an image. It's from Z Highness. Yeah, Z Highness. That's not me and Mike. Is Mike a lady? Look. It's a very cute drawing. Season's greetings. Why is it two girls? Is that Mike? That's a cute picture. It's an adorable picture. I love it. I love the picture. It's so cute. I always save them. I always save any art. I save it to my computer. All right. Oh, Lord. I just saw something on Twitter that I did not want to see. Hi. Oh, speaking of the thing I just saw on Twitter that I did not want to see, Rhino probably knows what it is. Princess Leia in a bikini. Happy birthday, Rhino. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Here, just for your birthday. Just for your birthday. You know what you get? You get Batman abs. Oh yeah, I know you like that. We need something. We need some music in the background. What do we got? Nah. Daydream. That's kind of cool. What's this one? Yeah, I feel like if I put this on, I'm gonna go to sleep. No. I mean, I like that. I'll do this one. Turn it down a little bit so I can't really hear it, but I know that it's there. I can kind of hear it. But happy birthday, Rhino. Batman abs. Thanks. You're welcome. No. Superman lost to furries. That's right. He sure did. Everybody's losing to furries except for Lilo and Stitch. Let's see. Let me pull up my my bookmarks. My bookmarks are not as organized as what's his face? As Flash. Jesus. It's a little late. You know what? You know what's cool? that I already went and got. You should play Outback for him. An Outback commercial. Now, that's only for Flashcast. Did you guys see this? Where is it? Share my screen. Did y'all see this? Look who's coming to
While
McDonald's.
the Who's of Whoville were laughing and eating, the Grinch from his lair started plotting and scheming. He thought to himself, how can I ruin their holiday meal?
He's naked.
They'll truly despise dill pickle seasoning on fries. They're all in for shocks when I stitch them odd socks. So if you want to experience the Grinch's new meal, you can head to McDonald's and show him how you feel. The new Grinch meal, now.
Dude, okay, look. I already got it. I wanted to try the Grinch salt, the dill pickle fries. So I got the meal and then I threw everything away. Except for the fries, because I wanted the fries. So the dill pickle salt, it was actually kind of good. It's actually kind of good. And I got some socks too. I kept it because like it's supposed to be the adult meal. So like McDonald's right now, this is the adult Happy Meal. The fact here's one thing. Okay, listen. I thought that this was just like a special Christmas thing that they were doing. It's not. I mean, technically it is, but this is an adult Happy Meal. That's what this is. The fact that they're coming out with adult Happy Meals, it's kind of ridiculous. That they have adult Happy Meals. It started, you know when it started? It started with Minecraft, okay? Minecraft led the way to the adult Happy Meals, and it was super successful. That they did it again with the Grinch, because if you thought that this was a kids meal, you'd be sorely mistaken, because right now McDonald's has the kids Happy Meals that's celebrating like a Disney anniversary thing, and they have like Disney toys for kids. This is an adult Happy Meal. This is an adult Happy Meal. What socks did I get? I got green Grinch socks. Are they green? I think so. I don't know. I gave them away. Pretty sure they're green, or they were green. The Grinch salt was like the cool thing for me. It was very powdery though. I wanted it to be actually like salty. It was super powdery, like a rub. What about the SpongeBob meal? Listen, hold on. I want to show you guys something. Hold on. You guys get the chair for a little bit. Wait, where's the chair? Where's the chair? You guys get a free chair really quickly, okay? Let me remove this and make myself bigger. Hang on. You guys get a free chair. I want to show you something. All right, look, I'm going to show you. Here's the deal. Okay, here's the deal with the SpongeBob meal. I didn't know that they were having this SpongeBob thing. All right, I had no idea, no clue. Until like earlier this afternoon, I was scrolling. I was doom scrolling on Instagram. And this girl went to Burger King, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, look, they have the SpongeBob meal. We're going to get it." And she showed everything. And I was like, "Well, I don't like any of that." I was like, I think the Krabby Patty was kind of cool because it's yellow. But the Mr. Krabs thing, I don't like cheesy things like that. So all I really wanted was to try the Krabby Patty because I thought that was cool. The cake, the Patrick cake, no, I didn't want that. It was gross, or it looked gross. And then there was like a shake or something, and I didn't want that. I don't like sweet things. So I went and got the Krabby Patty, and I asked them, do you guys have like the little box? They did have the box. So they put my one Krabby Patty in the box. So I secured the box. because I just wanted the Krabby Patty. I wanted to try it. So I secured the box. And not only did I secure the box, but I secured the crown, okay? I secured the crown. It's so silly, but you know what? I like SpongeBob. And now I know why McDonald's is putting out adult Happy Meals. I think that this is probably an adult Happy Meal thing. The Krabby, oh listen, I took like 2 bites of the Krabby Patty and I like threw it away. Like the cool thing of the Krabby Patty was that it had yellow buns. I don't know why or how they got to yellow buns, but it had yellow buns. What's up, Sassy? So yeah, I did go today and I got like, because I loved the fact that it was SpongeBob's house. So I'm just gonna add it to like my SpongeBob collection. I thought it was cute. Ah, it's falling. Put it over here. There we go. Now, like, you guys aren't gonna take me seriously. You're like, you really got a crown? I did. I did. Nostalgia sells for sure. I'm guilty of it. I'm totally guilty of it. I thought like you know what? I wanted the Krusty Krab, but I didn't want like the little whatever the Mr. Krab things were. I didn't want any of those, but they wouldn't give me the little Krusty Krab box unless I ordered those things. So I was just like, nah, I don't need it that bad. I don't need it. I have a Lego Krusty Krab. I just thought it was cool. All right. Well, let's see. Let's go back to, oh, let me unbookmark this. Unbookmark. Did you see this? UFC fighter calls out Jimmy Kimmel, Hollywood, and the mainstream media. You're all pedophiles to me. Eat dick. Did y'all see that? I don't even know who this UFC fighter is. Hold on. Let me see if I can see it. Yeah, I don't. I think he was saying like release the Epstein files, whatever, too. Hold on, let's look at this. I don't know who this UFC fighter is. If you know, then please do tell. But let's listen to what he has to say.
So all those doubting my NFT.
Ooh. Hold on, let me turn it up. There we go.
So all those doubting my NFT, you're looking at the guy. That's the reason that college athletes and high school athletes are getting paid today.
Okay.
Mr. Influencer to influencers. Secondly, Jimmy Kimmel, viral this. I fight to eradicate childhood malnutrition from the planet. And until they release the flight logs, you, the mainstream media, Hollywood, are all pedophiles to me. Eat dick. Am I canceled yet.com?
Am I canceled yet.com? And he's like, until they release the flight logs, y'all are pedophiles. Hey, you know, oh, was this a while ago? Damn. Can you imagine getting called out by a guy in a dog collar? Like, that's wild. That's wild to me. That is wild to me. Getting called out by a dude in a dog collar. I didn't know that was a while ago. You're all pedophiles. Am I canceled? Oh my God. Hold on. I have to share this because the first comment. Look at the first comment. I had no idea she was a boxer too. Damn. I had no idea she was a boxer. All right. Listen, Matt, do you guys remember Matt Rife? Why is my thing like that? Hang on. My camera. Come on, camera. I'm blue again. I hate being blue. There we go. I don't know why it does that. I don't like being blue. He said that while wearing a dog collar. I know. Yeah. I think we all hate Jimmy Kimmel. I don't really like him. Do you guys remember Matt Rife, the comedian? I feel like this music is like really loud. Is this music in the background really loud? It sounds really loud to me, unless I just turn it down a little bit more. What's up, Borg Porg? Ooh, that was a long time ago. Yeah. So let me pull up Matt Rife, all the Matt Rife stuff. Because if you guys don't know, if you guys don't remember or don't know, Matt Rife is a comedian. Currently, he has like a Christmas special on Netflix, and he's had a bunch of Netflix specials. And he's actually really, really funny. He doesn't really care about being canceled. He's been canceled a bunch of times. He had is that him? Yeah, there it is. He's had like a bunch of controversies, a ton of controversies, and we've talked about Matt Rife a little bit. His most recent one was he was in an Elf ad, and a bunch of like makeup girlies got mad at Elf for casting him in an ad, knowing that he does comedy specials with all kinds of like anti blah 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 sketches in them. Like, it's very unhappy people don't really have a sense of humor who go on and attack Matt Rife. And I believe another one, it's not really a controversy, but a lot of people, he bought like that house that has the Annabelle doll in it. It wasn't the Annabelle house. It was the Conjuring house, I think it was, something like that. He bought some sort of house. Hi, Blue-Eyed Scorpio. He bought some house. And people got really upset by that too, saying that like, oh, he's not going to respect the horror genre. And I guess like he's this secret horror fan. So he's been in a couple of controversies. But his most recent one is really stupid. It's really stupid. And he's been calling out TMZ on it because it really is dumb. It really is a dumb reason to try and come after someone. Hang on. Let's go ahead and let me share this really quickly. Let's see if I can. If I do this, am I able to switch? I'm not. What if I go like this and then add it back? No, I can't. Okay. I was hoping I'd be able to do that. I'm going to have to share my window. The new It HBO series is really good. I recommend. Oh, I am all cut up on It. Welcome to Derry. Looking forward to the next one. You're awake. I am. He's making it like an Airbnb where you can stay there. What's up, Tara Crystal? The new It series on HBO is actually really good. And I know I don't like horror, like scary movies and stuff, but I can watch that one. I can watch that one. I think like my brother is really scared of clowns, so to tease him, me and my other brother used to tease him with clowns, so I never found clowns scary. So I can watch it. There's just like some images in it that I can't look at or that I find scary, but for the most part I can watch it. And Welcome to Derry is really good. I thought that it was going to be something completely different. I don't know if I really like the sort of angle they're taking it with, like the I don't know if I'm unsure with the person who's been like in the background sort of luring, if you know what I'm talking about, the kids, and the big reveal in I think it was the last episode. I don't know if I'm 100% on board with that. I guess I have to watch a little bit more, but I'm loving it so far. I'm loving it so far. Good night, Jose. They're doing a good job diving into Pennywise origins. They are, but I honestly thought he was like a lot old. I know that he's a lot older. I like the Native American aspect to it. I thought that's really cool. I love that. The whole the I guess like it's maybe it's the origin of the clown part that I'm just kind of like, I need to watch a little bit more. No, but so far it's really good. I'm enjoying it. Are you talking about Pennywise daughter? Yes, Porg. I was talking about Pennywise daughter without talking about Pennywise's daughter. Netflix is building a studio in South Jersey. Really? All right, Matt Rife. Matt Rife and Netflix are under fire for his new comedy special, and parents are blaming the comedian and the streaming service for ruining the magic of Santa Claus. This being a story is pretty ridiculous. It's pretty ridiculous. Matt Rife already responded under this first one, says, might as well plug that my tour tickets for 2026 are now on sale. He's been going after TMZ. But essentially what it is Matt Rife, Netflix is one big Scrooge, ruined Santa for my kids. Let me move myself over here. Hold on. How come I can't see all my layouts? There we go. Ruined Santa for my kids. Matt Rife and Netflix are under fire for his new comedy special, and parents are blaming the comedian and the streaming service for ruining the magic of Santa Claus. Folks are complaining that when they open the app, Netflix starts auto-playing a preview of Matt's Christmas special, Matt Rife Unwrapped, a Christmas crowd work special, and it's a joke about Santa not being real. Seriously, like, people are so triggered by the dumbest things. I'm sure that, like, if they opened that up and it was just a comedian, whatever he was saying on his Christmas special, and a kid happened to hear it, a parent can just explain it away like, no, sweetie, that's not real because it's on TV. It's such an easy explanation. What a stupid thing to be upset over. But a few, and when I say a few, I mean like 3 or 4 people, I think. Matt says that changes everything when you find out. In the opening bit, this is what he says. That changes everything when you find out your parents are Santa Claus. Social media is flush with comments from upset parents, and they literally show 3. That's flush with comments. 3. Hey, Netflix, if you're gonna have the hold on, wait, I can't even see this fucking shit. Hold on. Here it is. Hey, Netflix, if you're gonna have Matt Rife ad play, the second we open your app, maybe don't have him immediately talk about parents being Santa, changing your fucking life. What the hell? Thank goodness my kid wasn't paying attention. If your kid wasn't paying attention, then it's not a big deal. Simple as that. If your kid's not paying attention, it's not a big deal. No need to complain. Netflix, why the fuck is your promo for Matt Rife saying that changes everything when you find out your parents are Santa Claus? My son just fucking walked in the room, you fucking morons, on the run up to Christmas. Thanks for ruining his childhood. How dumb. Yes, all you have to do is say, it's just TV. It's not real. It's so simple. Why are you complaining to a company? Why are you complaining to a company and to a comedian? One, Matt Rife has no control over how they air his special on Netflix or how they preview his special on Netflix, so I'm not sure why they're getting upset at him. But 2, deal with it on your own. Why are you complaining to a corporation? That's ridiculous. Turn to your child if they heard it. Some of them didn't even hear it. If they heard it, and just be like, it's TV. TV is not real. TV is fake. Everything on TV is fake. Don't worry. He didn't mean what he said. Or he's just talking. He's a comedian. He's making a joke, right? Be serious. Hey, Netflix, maybe don't have the preview of Matt Rife be him outing parents as Santa, you fucking morons. It plays as soon as you open the app. Turds. Who cares? Who cares? One more. I'm more concerned with why Netflix keeps giving bad comedians a show. Oh yeah, people don't like Matt Rife. Netflix, why give him a special? He's not funny. Is Matt Rife still a thing? I thought he was canceled a long time ago. He should have been. People just don't like Matt Rife, and I think that's why they're complaining. As a parent with young children, it's bad enough to have Matt Rife on my screen. Well, Matt Rife isn't for young children, so I'm not sure, as a parent with young children, why you're playing Matt Rife in front of your kids or for your kids. He's not for children. His comedy special isn't for children, so there goes that, right? Definitely don't need him ruining the Christmas magic as soon as I open the damn app. Tell your kids it's not real. You have your kids believing in Santa Claus. You can have your kids believe that whatever Matt says is not real. And that's only if they happen to hear him. So then Matt replies here under TMZ's post, "Oh, am I under fire? Slow news day, I suppose. Imagine being so stupid that you think I get any control over anything like that." Because, like, I think they're complaining to Netflix. Some people are just like, why is Matt Rife still a thing? Like we saw, he should have been canceled a long time ago. People just don't like, a lot of women don't like Matt Rife. But they're mostly upset at Netflix. But for TMZ to be like, Matt Rife is under fire, he's not really under fire because he can't control anything. But he responded to this now. They say that a lot of people are pissed off at a famous comedian. They say he's killed Christmas for the kids, right? And then Matt Rife says, oh, are they? Are they pissed off? And 4 people counts as parents across the country. You guys reported this headline like it was CNN breaking news. I'm dying. On today's live update, TMZ needs fake Matt Rife news for views. Happy to help you, chodes. Oh, gaming! Hi, gaming. I like how he calls them chodes. I'm not sure TMZ has ever really recovered from the people in the background like celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. I don't think that they've ever recovered from that. Or even like people were just simply like, TMZ is still reporting, like they're not really a major news agency. And then after that, people are just like, fuck it. Your whole studio cheered. So yeah, people were really upset. And then Matt Rife puts out like the funniest tweet. He says, I knew I'd never beat Stranger Things, but this has got to be one of the worst ways to get fucked by Diddy. So the Diddy documentary, which we're going to talk about here in a little bit, it's number 1, Stranger Things is number 2, and that Matt Rife is number 3. So he's just taking it all in stride, which good for him. But at the same time, this really isn't a story. He's not being like attacked. He's ruined Christmas for children across the country and the whole country is upset. This was such a non-story that I can't believe it was actually a thing. I think that somebody over in their news studio doesn't like Matt Rife and saw like a few of these tweets and was like, you know what? I'm going to try and ruin his life. This is going to be a huge story. Yeah, that's what I think, because this is such a non-story. Like, Matt Rife is responsible for ruining Christmas across the country. That's just dumb. That's just dumb. TMZ is not relevant because the internet, I know. You can basically get any news story off the internet. You don't need to go to TMZ for a source. Maybe take the iPhone or iPad out of their hands and stop using a tablet to babysit and keep your kid occupied. That's very true. Yeah. Yup. What happened to your singing videos? I did see the drunk raccoon. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on, because that was pretty funny. I don't know if I saved it. I don't think I saved it, but I'll show. That was really funny. It's like me after Flashcast. Rhino after Flashcast on his birthday. This is so cute. Let me see really quickly. And then Tara Crystal for $2. That's boob tax. You're beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for paying the boob tax. I appreciate it. Hold on. I gotta show you this to you because it's so cute. It's adorable. What's up, gas station burrito? A raccoon gets drunk at an ABC liquor store in Ashland, Virginia, and then passes out in the bathroom. This is hilarious.
It happened Saturday in Ashland, and according to social media posts by Hanover County Animal Protection and Shelter, a raccoon broke into the store the night of Black Friday and ransacked several shelves. They have masks, don't they? The animal became intoxicated, then passed out in the bathroom. The sleeping raccoon was discovered Saturday morning.
Head right near the toilet. We've all been there probably at some point in our lives, right?
A little too much.
An officer brought the masked bandit back to the county animal shelter to recover. So yes, that's a lot of liqueur for a little raccoon there. The raccoon slept it off for a few hours and showed no signs of injury. Bounced back. Officers released.
Damn, I wonder how big of a headache he had because he went through a lot of liquor. Okay, he went through a lot of liquor. That dude, that little guy must have needed a lot of water. All right, a lot of water for his headache. I wonder if he was puking. Like, I feel like I've been in this position right here before in my life. We're just right next to the toilet. The right next to the toilet, just, oh my God. Like, college days flashbacks are like coming back because I've been there. And I've been there like once in my life and then never again. I was like, okay, I have my limits now. I know my oh man, this just makes my stomach hurt. Poor little raccoon, dude. You know what I think? the fact that this raccoon knew, okay, the fact that this raccoon like knew to go to the bathroom. Knew to go to the bathroom tells me that this is just a reincarnated human who's unhappy and decided, you know what, I was reincarnated into a raccoon, a trash panda. I don't like this life. I'm just gonna go and drink some liquor and then sleep it off in the bathroom. This is so funny. Look at how he's passed out. I'm not even joking, okay? I'm not even joking. I have a picture of a friend of mine from a Halloween party. It looks just like this raccoon. Like seriously, like face down, arms like this, like passed out face down right on the floor. It looks exactly like this. I need to take a screenshot and send it over to them because that is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Ooh, I'm yawning. Nobody else yawn. Right? I just yawned. Nobody yawned. Are you sure it wasn't Rhino in a raccoon onesie? I don't know. I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure. It could have been. That could have been after Flashcast. Went and wanted more liquor. Accidentally broke into a store. Made a mess. Passed out in the bathroom. It's Rocket all messed up. Yeah. He woke up in jail. He knew he fucked up. Yeah, he knew he fucked up. What a See, this is what I say. That is a reincarnated human. What a way for a raccoon to have fun for the holiday. That's exactly right. He came back as a raccoon. He's upset. Could have been with a family of humans for Thanksgiving, and instead, he's a raccoon. What's up, Jam the Elite fan? He forgot where he placed his guns. This is the cutest. This is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Let me bookmark it. There we go. My nose is runny. Oh my gosh, I it was right under it. Look at this guy. Look, this is a close-up picture of it. Oh my god, he is so passed out. Let me see if I can open it. Open image in new tab because we gotta zoom. All right, we gotta zoom in on this trash panda. Whoops. We gotta zoom in on this trash panda. Look at this guy. Look. Oh my god, he is so passed out. Look at his little toes. That's a reincarnated human. All right. That is a reincarnated human. He is passed out by the toilet from drinking way too much whiskey. That is a reincarnated human. Face down. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? Oh, you know what? At least he didn't get hurt. At least he wasn't completely dehydrated to the point where he died. Like he passed away from drinking. I imagine if he's a reincarnated human, that would happen. But he survived. Look at his little toe beans. Oh my god. That is so funny. Oh, whoops. Dong. All right, what else we got? What else do I have to talk about? Hold on. Oh my god. I really have that many windows? Stop it. Okay, I can get rid of this whole window right here because I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I was going to talk about the rumor about She-Hulk coming into the MCU. No. Decided not to. No, thank you. But you know what I will talk about with the MCU in regards to the MCU? Hold on, wait. Where's my bookmark? Where's my bookmark? I have to find it. Let me get out of here, Matt Rife. I'm removing the Matt Rife bookmarks. Let's see, where is it? What was it? Oh yeah, it was that. I should have had it here. I guess, did I not? Oh my god. Oh, here it is. Fuck. No one wants to talk about the She-Hulk thing. Yeah. It's Beardo's spirit animal. That's Ryan's spirit animal. Drinking all the whiskey. Even Chris and Alan didn't want to cover it. Yeah. I have Marvel fatigue, don't we all? Don't we all? And it's because of this. Hold on. It's because of stuff like this, all right? This is why we have Marvel fatigue. Because these are the Marvel fans right now. Can we please bring the MCU back? Because what the hell is this? And these are, let me open it in a brand new tab so we can zoom. That's everybody that's in Avengers Doomsday, okay? And yes, it's mostly men. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 women. Oh, 5 women, sorry. 5 women. The majority are men. And she's like, can we please bring back the MCU? No, I would rather not. I don't want to bring back the MCU. How's the Switch 2 Pro controller? I got one a few days ago. I loved it. I love the Pro controller. I got it as an early Christmas gift to myself. I've been looking at it for a while and I was like, I'm just gonna bite the bullet and get it. So yeah, I got it for myself and I really like it. I like it. Yeah. So I was playing on the actual Switch, like these. I was playing on these. every time we would play Mario Kart. Every time we would play Mario Kart, I would play with these. And it's fine. Like, I don't mind it. But when those would die, I would pull out my Animal Crossing controller, and that has Joy-Con drift. I hate playing on that with that controller. Every time I play with that controller, like, that's 12th place gang right there. Every single time, or 24th. Because that thing is terrible. I've ruined it. I press really hard on my controllers, and I hold them so tight that I tend to go through them pretty quickly. So I had that one. Actually attached to the Switch 2. My other controller doesn't. For whatever reason, I have another controller. It's kind of like my Animal Crossing one, but it's Princess Peach, and that one won't attach to my Switch 2. So I only have the Animal Crossing one as my backup. And I was like, okay, I need another controller. And so I was like, well, if I'm going to get another one, I'm just going to get a Switch 2 controller, a Pro controller. Because I've never had a Switch Pro controller. They've always just been like character controllers. So yeah, so I got that one. I love it. It's amazing. It's amazing. I think like when I'm using that one, when I'm using my Animal Crossing one, it's so funny because you see the car swerves. It just goes like that, like and the only person who's ever noticed that was Ryan. Like when he played with us a couple of weeks ago, whenever he joined in, he's like, Steph, why don't you just drive straight? I was like, I literally can't. I can't drive straight because of my controller. I have to constantly like move it back because I have that drift. It's really bad. So I can't drive straight. It's always moving to the right, which is really funny. And I think you guys knew that because when I would play Animal Crossing a lot, I would play with that controller, and every time I would put the controller down to do something else, my character would like slowly walk forward and to the right or to the left, whatever. The character would move and I wouldn't be controlling it. So yeah, it's kind of annoying, but whatever. What's up, Keely? Ryan was like, Steph, are you drunk? So yeah, I bit the bullet, got myself a little present for Christmas, and I really like it. Like, I guess I have nothing to compare it to except for my PlayStation controller and the controller that I use sometimes for my computer, on like computer games that require a controller. I can't play with mouse and keyboard. Like, that's the only thing that I really have to compare it to. And I like them all. I don't know. But as far as like comparing it with using the Joy-Cons or using my other Animal Crossing controller, this is amazing. This is amazing. I love it. Hopefully I won't grip it too hard, because I get so tense when I'm playing on stream that I'll like grip it really hard and I press the buttons, like press them really hard too. So hopefully it lasts a while. I'm seeing Zootopia 2 for my birthday this week. I'm so excited. I want to see it too. I haven't seen it yet. I want to see Zootopia 2. I haven't seen it yet. I was supposed to go see it this past weekend. Couldn't find the time. Like, I can't believe how busy I've been. It's just mind-boggling. Get a grip adapter for the Joy-Cons. It makes them more comfortable. I have some grip ones for my old one. Maybe I should just put those on the new one. Like, I don't mind playing on my Switch. I do it all the time. I do it with my original Switch too, or original Switch. And I have a Switch Lite too. So like, I always play with those. I don't mind it. It's just, I don't know. The Switch 2 Pro controller like completely changed how I played Mario Kart. I was actually good. I was actually good tonight. I messed up the paddles on my own controller from pressing too hard. Yeah, I pressed way too hard. They're they're expensive. That's why I was like holding off. I didn't want to get myself one. I was gonna get a Switch Pro controller for the Switch, for the original Switch, but I was like, nah, I don't want to spend the money. And then the Switch 2 came out, and I needed a new controller because my other one sucked. I didn't want to use the Joy-Cons anymore, and my other Switch controller just would not pair. It would not pair, and I think it's because it was one that was specifically for the Switch. It just would not pair. I don't know why. I tried so many ways to pair it, and it wouldn't pair. So yeah, it's expensive, but that's why I was like, it's just a Christmas gift for myself. Saw Zootopia last Saturday. I really loved it. The snakes are adorable. I can't wait to see it. I liked the first one. I didn't mind it. Maybe I'll go see it in the movies theater, or I'll ask Mara how she watched hers. So I don't know if she went to the theater or if she, dressed up as a pirate while she watched hers. So I have to see. Oh man, that was awesome racing. I know Mike and I were not encouraging at all. Mike was like, I don't want any of these people on my team. I didn't want Mike on my team. Like, we had just finished yelling at each other. Dude, Mike was running his mouth again. I was like, shut up. People are trying to talk. But yeah, without encouraging, I guess, team leaders, y'all did really well. We crushed it. We crushed everyone. That was pretty awesome. Okay, anyways. She says, can we bring MCU back? Because what the hell is this? And again, like, she's just like, oh my gosh, there's way too many men. What the hell is this? Well, you know what? Men built the MCU. Men carried the MCU. The stories of all of the superheroes from that built the Avengers through to Avengers Doomsday, like, those are the stories that we really care about. They were masculine stories. People really got attached to those characters, but not just because of, the actors who played them, or possibly for like nostalgia reasons, but because the stories were actually really good. Not only were they good, but they were actually leading somewhere. They were leading to something. Once agenda was placed over storytelling, that's when all of the issues were happening with the MCU. That's when they started losing people, losing money, losing watch stream hours or whatever the hell on Disney Plus. Nobody was attached to any of the new characters. No one. They tried it, right? They tried bringing in all of the women and having them lead some of the shows, or have them be replaced, have their OG superheroes be replaced with these new women characters, and it didn't work. It didn't work because what these characters did in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 movies, however long their stories lasted, these female characters did in a single season of a show or in a single movie. And people are like, yeah, no, we don't like this rushed storytelling. I don't want you to tell me that this character is good and I'm supposed to like her. You should, like, show me. Give me a reason to. Don't just tell me that she's amazing and then show me that she's amazing and she just has all of this stuff given to her and she's just amazing right off the bat. There's no growth there. There's nothing to latch onto. You can't latch onto anything that's perfection. That's perfect. It's way too perfect. She's way too awesome. There's no growth there. Where do you go from there? You're starting at amazing and that's it. There's nowhere to go. Right? All of these characters that we've been with through phase 1, they've all had their struggles. They've all had their ups and downs, and people attached to that. People loved that storytelling. But with these new characters, there's nothing there. And that's why you have, like, all of these women characters who take up these mantles, right, of their previous male successors. That's why you have other characters within the show or within the movies tell them, like, say to someone else in the movie, or within the movie, they'll be like, I like this one, or I like her, I really like her, because they need to say that. They need to give their stamp of approval in order for the audience to also be like, oh yeah, well, I guess if they like her, that's why, like, in after what is it? What is that movie? God, I can't remember the movie anymore. Captain Marvel. Jesus. after Captain Marvel, nobody liked that movie. People rejected that movie. But in Avengers Endgame, it's a writing thing that they do to make sure that you like this character, make sure that you've accepted this character. You had Tony Stark, right? Tony Stark be like, we need you, to Carol Danvers. We need you. You're new blood. Thor saying, I like this one. Even when Falcon was like, where the hell have you been? And she gives her answer and she's just like, not everybody has y'all. And Steve Rogers like gives this like little gives this like little face like kind of like his way of saying, I like her. She's spunky. They need those characters to do that because they know that this character is brand new. But not only is she brand new, she's gone through like very little struggle in her own movie. She's like already perfect. She's already this well-prepared Avenger without going through anything, without having the 5 or 6 movies that all of these other characters had. So and it's just a way of like all of these writers to be like, oh my gosh, look, this is your new She-Hulk. This is your new Black Widow. This is your new, what else? This is your new Iron Man with Riri Williams. Here's your new Iron Man. People are like, no, thank you. I don't want that. These characters are terrible. Not only are they terrible, but they disrespect the ones that came before them. So she can whine all she wants. Can we bring the MCU back? No. Like, I hope they don't bring it back. I hope they realize that they made a mistake. And that's why you had that Variety article. Oh my God, let me see if I can find it. What was it called? Oh, wait, I think I already have it. Oh no, I don't. Hold on. Was it Variety? I think it was Variety, right? Variety, MCU. Man, I wish I could remember what the Variety article was. Do y'all remember the title of it? I know if I searched a little bit more. What was it? Damn, I wish I could remember which one it was. I'm sure if I googled a little bit more, I'd be able to find that article. But it was a Variety article that was written that showed all of their Avengers characters like falling down an arrow because Marvel was just in a decline. It was in a decline. It wasn't making any money anymore. It wasn't making any money anymore. Their new character, people weren't relating to their new characters. And then I think that She-Hulk was finally the horse that broke the camel's back. Like She-Hulk was the one that everybody just put their arms up and said, yeah, Marvel's just completely lost its way because what is this? You had this self-aware TV show about with an insufferable actress playing an insufferable character who turns to the camera because she can break the fourth wall, who turns to the camera and lectures the audience. And then you have the writers also making fun of the audience as well and putting that into the show. So with people were finally just like, yeah, no, nope. I'm leaving the MCU. I gave y'all a shot. I gave you shot after shot, chance after chance. And, this one is just, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. And a lot of people, that's when I actually saw a lot of new channels come up who were reviewing the She-Hulk television show, who had, or the She-Hulk Disney Plus show, who were sticking with Marvel, right? They were really sticking with Marvel. They were fans of Marvel. And when She-Hulk came around, they were finally like, yeah, this is a terrible show. This is a bad show because why is she twerking? What is going on? What is this mess? This is a terrible show, terrible effects, everything about it. Even like terrible litigation. She's supposed to be a lawyer. All of it was terrible. It was just garbage writing. And then, you had the main actress Tatiana Maslany just going against Disney at every chance that she could, calling out Bob Iger. So it's not like they had a nice actress, a likable actress. The actress that they hired herself wasn't even likable. She was an insufferable actress. So that entire show, there was nothing redeemable about that show. And people are just like, yeah, I'm checking out of Marvel. Marvel has lost its way completely. But like even now with Avengers Doomsday, yes, it's going to be huge. It's going to make money. But why? Right? Why? Because if I look at these characters, if I look at these new characters, are people coming to see Shuri, that's her name, right, as Black Panther? Probably not. Are people coming to see, oh my gosh, what is his name again? The guy that was in the new Black Panther movie? What is his name? The one with like the... Oh shit, what's his name? The villain. I guess the villain. Wasn't he the villain? What is his name? Oh man, Namor. Thank you, Achilles. Yeah, are people coming? Are people coming to see Namor? Probably not. They probably don't even know who this character is. You think people are coming to see Shang-Chi in a Doomsday movie or the Thunderbolts? Yeah, people liked the Thunderbolts. But their big thing in their movie that almost caused them all to like finally come together and almost die was lifting up a piece of a building. That was it. That was their big Avengers, like, or Thunderbolts new Avengers moment. And the whole movie was about feelings, and it was bad. Like if you go back and look at it, it wasn't a good film. I think that people thought it was a good film because Marvel has just been surrounded by trash. We have the new Captain Falcon. Nobody went and saw that movie. That movie flopped. So are people going to see Captain Falcon? Probably not. You know why people are coming to see Avengers Doomsday? Because Robert Downey Jr. is back and they want to see what happens with Iron Man or how that all plays out, and because the X-Men are finally joining the MCU. That's why people are going to be coming in and seeing this movie. Sure, there's going to be like a small percentage who comes in just for the new characters, but it's not going to be a big percentage because nobody is going and watching these movies. That's why they're flopping. But yeah, I think the majority of people are coming to see the OG X-Men who are coming back. Magneto, Professor X, Nightcrawler, Beast, Cyclops. Who else? Mystique. They're coming and watching this movie for the X-Men. I guarantee you that's why they're coming in. Oh, that Paul Rudd. Oh shit. I didn't even see Paul Rudd right there. Ant-Man. And I think that really word of mouth is going to have to carry this movie. Word of mouth is going to have to carry this movie because I don't think that Marvel can bank on like just the Avengers name alone, honestly. I don't think they can do that. The reason I say that is because they rebranded Thunderbolts to be the new Avengers. So I'm wondering if that's going to have a negative effect on Avengers Doomsday. If people are like, oh, it's an Avengers movie with the new Avengers from that previous movie, you know, especially people who aren't really like keeping up with anything, people who are just casual fans or casual moviegoers. I'm wondering if like that's what they'll be thinking. But I think that like the trailers also will probably, depending on who is featured and how much of them are featured, that'll give them a little bit more of an incentive to go and see the movie. But for the most part, nobody's going and seeing these movies for all of these new characters that are being introduced. They're coming in for the OG characters that are still there and the ones that are now being introduced. So no, can we bring the MCU back? Because what the hell is this? No, we can't bring it back. I wouldn't want to bring it back because all of the shows that featured MCU characters and MCU storytelling, they're all trash. They're all fucking trash. The movie's just going to be cameos, no real story. I'm honestly wondering if that's what it's going to be. Deadpool and Wolverine was meh. It was just fan service. that's I've always like when you stop and think about Deadpool and Wolverine, which is something that I had to do with Superman, James Gunn's Superman, because coming out of Deadpool and Wolverine, I was like, oh my gosh, that movie was amazing. I loved it. I had so much fun with it. But if you stop and think about like the story, yeah, it's just meh. You're just hyped for all of those cameos. That's what you love. That's what you remember about the Deadpool movie, because I can remember Blade and Elektra, Chris Evans, you know, Johnny Storm coming back. Who else? Oh my god, Channing Tatum. Like, I loved all of those scenes with them. Everything else, I'm like, oh yeah, wait, who was the villain again? Oh, that's right, it was the bald chick. Everything else you forget, but you love those cameos. And I think that that's probably, I think you're right. I think that Avengers Doomsday is going to really rely on those cameos for sure. What's up, Laughing Man? Thunderbolts was one of those. It's not that bad film. When you've just been spoon-fed crap, that one spoon that has a little sugar sprinkled on the turd is just a little bit better. Yeah, I've always said that it's like the cherry on top of a shit sandwich. That's what it is. We've just been fed shit after shit after shit, and this is just like the little cherry. Just a little cherry on top of the shit stuff that we've been saying, that we've been watching. But in that also, I'm hearing Rhino's voice in my head when I read this out loud. But in that also lies the problem. That's how he would say it. People are going to see, I can't do an Australian accent, I wish I could. People are going to see that character, all of those characters, and that's the only reason to go. Yeah. I agree. I agree. I agree. That's why I'm going. Honestly, when I go see Avengers Doomsday, that's the only reason I'm going, is to see the X-Men and what they're doing to them, and to see how Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man plays. Like, is he coming from a different universe? Like, what's happening? I know he's coming from the Fantastic Four, but what changed? How come he's the way he is? How are people going to react seeing Iron Man, Tony Stark coming back, and it's not really him? Like, that's the only reason I'm going, or I have any interest in this movie. That's the only reason. I really loved the Thunderbolts. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I didn't. I wish I did. I wish I did. The Eternals. Where are the Eternals? Are they just gonna kill them off? I'm wondering if they're going to use Doomsday to kill off all the shitty characters that nobody likes. That's what they're gonna do. You know what? I know that there's that rumor. There's that rumor that She-Hulk may be left out of the Avengers Secret Wars because Tatiana Maslany won't work with Disney, right? There's that rumor that's floating around, but I want her to be in it so that they can kill off the She-Hulk character, because that character is terrible. And that character being around in the MCU somewhere, right? That character just being around, it's just like, you have She-Hulk, where's she at? And oh god, what is that one with Nick Fury? What's that show that I didn't watch? Secret Invasion? You have that other character that Daenerys Targaryen played. I don't even know her name. Emilia Clarke? Is that her name? That Emilia Clarke plays. She has like all the powers of everybody. They have to also kill off that character too, because somebody that powerful can't exist within the MCU. Because it's just an easy layup. It's just an easy layup against anybody who comes and tries to destroy Earth. Just, here, call her. I don't even know her name. Mr. Beth, I totally forgot about Secret Wars. I know. Was it Secret Wars? And seriously, like, yeah, where are the Eternals? Where are they at? Namor. Best outcome for She-Hulk for Doomsday Secret Wars is off-screen death followed by a complete reboot with a new actress that's not a raging cunt. Yeah. Just recast it. That Jessica Rambeau chick or whatever her name is. Jessica. Oh man, I don't even know who that is. God, I'm not keeping up. I didn't even watch like the Nick Fury Secret Invasion TV show. I just know like what happens at the end. Jessica. Oh, she's yeah, she's that character. She's like the new Captain Marvel, right? Monica Rambeau. Yeah, Black Girl Magic. She's like the new Captain Marvel. Is she the new Captain Marvel? Is she a Marvel? She's some type of Marvel. She's some type of Marvel. And then you have like the Young Avengers. They tried to make that a thing. I don't even know if they're going to still continue on or try to continue on with that. Did you see this? Monica Rambeau. Is she? God, I watched the Marvels to talk about it, and I don't even know if she's like technically a Marvel. There's 3 Marvel, but Brie says she's done with it. Yeah. So there's Brie, there's Captain Marvel, and then the little girl, Ms. Marvel. She's Ms. Marvel. What is Monica Rambeau? Is she a Marvel? I don't even know. I forgot all about her, but maybe that's probably how she gets the X-Men over. Because she's currently like after the Marvels movie, didn't she go through that thing? I don't even know what she went through. She went through something in space and she's with Beast. She's with Beast at the end of that movie. So maybe she's the one that brings the X-Men over. Yeah, that's what I think they're gonna do. Because she's with Beast, the end credit. I think that's how they get the X-Men over, is through her. She like does her light thing. She can do light. I can't even remember any of this shit. I don't even remember what her powers are. It's like light or something that she can move light. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what her power set is. Like, it was so easy with the OG Avengers. You knew. Even Loki, right? Like, you knew what their power set was. What is hers? She can move. She's just got Black Girl Magic. She can see light. Is that it? Oh, Spectre. Okay, thank you. Isn't she Photon? Oh my god. Is she Photon or Spectre? I don't know. She could see light. She does stuff with light. It was so easy with the OG Avengers, right? You have a couple assassins, Black Widow, Hawkeye, arrows. He's a dead shot. You have Steve Rogers, Thor. Like, all of their power set was like, you knew what they could do. I have no idea what she does. She just goes like this a lot. And she flies. I forgot. She flies. She can fly. How does she fly? If she can like see light, does the light carry her up? How does she fly? I don't even know. Anyways, did you guys see this? I loved this tweet. Quentin Tarantino says Toy Story 3 is the greatest end of a trilogy. That last 5 minutes ripped my fucking heart out. And if I even try to describe the end, I'll start crying and get choked up. Toy Story 1, 2, and 3. It's the perfect trilogy. Disregard Toy Story 4. It does not exist because it completely ruined all of the characters. They're not even like the same characters when you watch Toy Story 4. They're completely different characters, or they've like regressed in their growth since Toy Story 3. Like, this is the perfect ending when Andy plays with them for one last time and gives them to a little girl who will go on and love them just like he did and play with them just like he did. You know, he looked at her and he was just like, she's going to take care of my toys. She will take care of my toys. I don't have to keep them. Like they're going to a good home. And the fact that Andy even let go of Woody at the end. He's just like, I'm starting he was going to take Woody with him to college. And he's just like, this is the end of my childhood. I'm beginning adulthood. I'm going off to college and starting a new chapter in my life. And he even let Woody go. It's such a great ending. And now they're coming out with a Toy Story 5. Yeah, and then Toy Story 4, like they completely just messed with like the Toy Story magic, okay? Because to me, like this is all magic. It's all in the imagination of the child, because when these toys come to life, I have to imagine that when the kid is playing with them, they're imagining their real life. They're alive in their minds. So they end up becoming alive when the kid is gone. And the fact that she made a toy out of trash and that toy became alive. What? Did Andy not do that at all? Growing up? He never made like a little Forky, a little stick figure, a little something. They do that all the time in like elementary school with like little kids. They come home with like their little art projects, and none of that is alive. Like, did Andy not? This is their first time experiencing something like Forky. It is the most bizarre thing, the way that they had to mess with the magic of the toys. Guys, get the new toys at that age. PC consoles, alcohol, and women, I guess. Little did Andy know, in 30 to 40 years' time, his toys would be worth millions. But yeah, like Toy Story 4 is just awful. It is such an awful movie. It messes with like the intelligence of Buzz, right? It like Woody loses his way. Jesse becomes a completely different character. All of these toys are just like in the background. They're just in the back. They have no point. They might as well not even be included in the story. They're just all background characters. In 1, 2, and 3, they all had a place within the story. All of these toys were useful. All of these toys came together and, figured stuff out. But they're just like background characters in Toy Story 4. They don't even matter. Why are they even there? So, yeah, it's such a bad movie. 1, 2, and 3, they should have just left it alone. Perfect trilogy. Perfect way to end the Toy Story saga or whatever. But no, they had to keep it going. Ugh. I do not like Toy Story 4. It's terrible. I had a legit Buzz Lightyear action figure when you were 4. Did you really? That's cool. That's cool. I'll stick to my Transformers. I have to finish through Devastator. Oh, that's cool. What's up, Mark? Oh my god. Don't yawn. Nobody yawn. No, nobody yawn. All right, what else we got? What else did I want to talk? Let me undo this one. Bloop. No more bookmark. There's actually like quite a bit that I wanted to talk about. There's quite a bit that I wanted to like talk about. Oh my gosh. Stuff like this I usually save for nerdy nights, all right? But I'm just look at this. Look at this baby penguin. Baby penguin who is molting but hasn't lost his baby feathers on his head. It's the little things like this that just make me happy, okay? And seeing little things like this, they make me smile. They make me happy. It looks like he's wearing a little hat. Like he's wearing a little beanie. It's too cold. He put on a little beanie. Is that epic, Mike? It might be. It might be. Good night, Vid. Little things like this make me happy. He looks so freaking adorable. It's a Mickey penguin. Yeah. He needs to do a penguin onesie now. After this. Oh my gosh. It is so cute. Things like that just make me smile. I'm going to keep that in my bookmarks. I'm keeping it in my bookmarks, okay? It's not going away. It's not going away. Let's see. Oh, ooh. Well, we can discuss this or talk a little bit about it. All right. I know Geeks and Gamers is going to have an article. I know they're going to have an article tomorrow. It's going to be I think it's scheduled for like 8:30 or something. But what do you guys think about this? Hang on. Let me pull it up. We got that one. And Geeks and Gamers. Geeks and Gamers. There it is. Okay. Look. Zoe Kravitz, Catwoman. She's not coming back. Crap. There we go. Zoe Kravitz, Catwoman. She's not coming back for the Batman 2. So she's not going to return. Her Catwoman is not going to be included in the Batman Part 2, which I'm actually looking forward to because I liked the first Batman. And I don't want to say like in place, you know, of Zoe Kravitz, but Scarlett Johansson is in talks to join the Batman 2 opposite Robert Pattinson. A lot of people are saying that she's going to be playing Poison Ivy. Like there's Poison Ivy. Like a lot people think that she's going to be playing Poison Ivy, but I guess like it's confirmed she's not. She's not going to be playing Poison Ivy. Now this came out. Scarlett Johansson is rumored to play Andrea Beaumont in the Batman Part 2. Dude, if they do a live action Mask of the Phantasm, that would be incredible. That's one of the best animated movies ever. I love Mask of the Phantasm. If she comes on and they do like at least some sort of adaptation of that, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. I think a lot of people would love to see a live action version of that. Whether you like Robert Pattinson's Batman or not, I think like bringing that to life would be really cool. That would be really awesome to see. Now, what I liked year 2 Batman. I liked the young Batman, just kind of, you know, early days in Gotham. I loved the feel of the Batman 2, the environment, the feel, the oldness, like of the monster that is Gotham. It was its own character. I loved it. The only thing I didn't really care for was that we didn't really see a lot of Bruce Wayne. And what little we did see of Bruce Wayne, it wasn't very good. So hopefully Robert Pattinson will like come back and give us his version of Bruce Wayne that's a little more mature now within this universe. But if there was a live action or some sort of adaptation of Mask of the Phantasm, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Oh shit, we have a DA raid. What's up? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Mask of the Phantasm in the Batman universe is kind of weird to do since we have yet to see a Joker character, and part of Phantasm Stories deals with Batman finding out who Joker is. Well, we saw it was actually cut out, wasn't it? The Joker in the end credit scene of the Batman, I think it was like cut out. It wasn't included. Was it included or was it not? I don't remember. I don't remember. But there was technically a Joker within the Batman like universe. So there is one there. There is one there. We just haven't really seen him. We haven't really seen it. They released it on YouTube later. Yeah. Thank you for the raid, DA. I appreciate it. Thank you. It was a deleted scene. Yeah. And you know what? I hope that they recast it, honestly, and they give him like a different look, because I did not care for that Joker. Not only did I not care for it, but I was just kind of like, oh, they're bringing in Joker. They're bringing in Joker. I don't want Joe. Give me another villain. Give me another villain. I want a different villain other than the Joker, which is why I love that they did the Riddler in the first movie. Now, I don't like the last half of the movie because the Riddler becoming some sort of like Redditor or something, a 4chan person was stupid. I thought that was dumb, but I like that they included their initial villain was the Riddler. I really liked that. Yeah, it was an insult. I didn't like that. Clayface in live action would be cool. Well, we're getting like a Clayface. Aren't we getting like a Clayface thing? A body horror Clayface show with James Gunn. With James Gunn. We are getting that. But we're not getting that in the Batman, probably. Like, I guess that same character. That would be interesting if they crossed over. Other characters. Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, Talia al Ghul, Magpie, Batwoman. I think it's too early for Batwoman. I think that she's too old to play Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. Both of them. Talia al Ghul, maybe, but how old is Bruce Wayne supposed to be in this movie? I don't know. I know Robert Pattinson is not young. I think they're like the same age, aren't they? Scarlett Johansson and Robert Pattinson? Let me look. Let's see. How old are they? I don't want to have to write her name out. I'm just going to copy and paste. Let's see how old they are. She is 41. What about Robert Pattinson? He is 39. She's older than him. Yeah, I'm not too sure about Talia either. I don't know. Oh, man. Mara would be so happy. Mara would be so happy. A Mad Hatter in live action would be decent. Yeah, I would love to see the Mad Hatter in live action. That would be awesome. I actually liked the actor who played the Mad Hatter in the Gotham TV show. Like, I loved that they brought a whole repertoire of Batman's rogue gallery in Gotham. The storytelling was just like hit and miss with the Gotham TV show, but I liked that they brought in a lot of the Batman, like his rogue gallery. That was so awesome. And the guy that they had play the Mad Hatter was pretty cool too. I loved the one that Corey Michael Smith, I think it was his name, who played the Riddler. I loved his Riddler. His Riddler was awesome. The guy that played the Penguin too did a really good job. It's just like their stories were terrible. Their stories were terrible. She is too young. She's too young. Yeah. Well, she can. They can dye the hair, but I don't think that she can do it. Yeah, you can dye the hair. So yeah, you know what's crazy is that like Scarlett Johansson seems to be landing a lot of roles lately. Like she is landing a lot of roles. Her and who else? Who else was it that I saw earlier today? Because I saw a quote from Leonardo DiCaprio saying that like you don't want to be like overexposed in Hollywood. Like you don't want that overexposure to be in like kind of like Pedro Pascal. He was in like 3 movies at the same time at the theater. That overexposure could hurt your career. Leonardo DiCaprio said something like that. But he doesn't want to like tell people what to do. You know, he just made choices in his career to where he wasn't like overexposed. And because he said it's not like a short game, it's a long haul. You're in it for the long haul. It's going to take a while for you to build that reputation, build that filmography. And I don't think that like actors nowadays have that type of patience. And I can't remember who I saw that just got cast in something. And I was just like, damn, they're going to be in like a whole bunch of movies next year. I can't remember who it was. Glenn Powell. Maybe it was Glenn. It wasn't Glenn Powell. But yeah, Glenn Powell's starting to get overexposed. I think that like Hollywood sees, you know, they jump on these actors while they're hot, and they become like too overexposed, like Zendaya, right? They jumped. She was hot. She was like popular, super popular. We got to get her in all these things. And then you had like Zendaya's in everything again. Oh, they cast Zendaya in it again. Zendaya's in it again. So the audience like gets fatigued with these characters, like Pedro Pascal fatigue. Oh, it's Pedro Pascal again. Pedro Pascal again. They're like shove them down your throat to the point where you're just like, you start rejecting them. Like, no, thank you. No, thank you. I don't want to see them in another movie. And I think that's what Leonardo DiCaprio was talking about. As much as I love Sydney Sweeney, she's getting overexposed too. Charlie Hunnam, no way. No way. I don't see him in a lot of things. Yeah, I think that she's booking a lot of roles for sure, but her overexposure is because she's in movies as well as like being a as well as like doing all of these things on the side, like doing the Baskin Robbins. You saw her at Baskin Robbins. She did the American Eagle jeans. She did the those shoes. I don't remember. Hey Dude shoes. I think she did like a new thing too this past month. I just can't remember what it was. But she's doing a lot of like brand deals alongside movies, and that's a ton of exposure. So, however, I think that like her controversies are also like helping her stay relevant as opposed to the overexposure. I don't know. Jimmy Choo. Yeah, she did Jimmy Choo. Jimmy Choo. Oh my gosh, you're absolutely right. Henry Cavill doesn't get enough exposure. Oh, there was a guy who was favored to be the new James Bond. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. It was like the front runner. What do you guys think of this guy? This guy right here. Now, it does come from a scooper, all right? It does come from a scooper, but what do you guys think of this guy? Callum Turner is rumored to be the top choice to play James Bond in the next 007 film. Is this guy? Yes, Newt Scamander's brother from Fantastic Beasts. Is this guy? Let me see if I can get a different picture of him. Now, I've only watched the Pierce Brosnan James Bond films. And for me, it's just not giving James Bond. It's just not giving James Bond. You know, here's another picture of him. All right. There's that one. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. Here he is in a suit. Hold on, let me. Here we go. Here he is in a suit. He's too young. He does look very young. But maybe he's like a new recruit, a new James Bond recruit. He's 6'2" and 35 years old. I think he just looks young. Negative. Don't like it. Okay. I haven't seen the old James Bond movies. No, I have them all. I have all of them, but I've only made it through the Pierce Brosnan ones, and I think I'm gonna start on the Sean Connery ones. But I haven't been able to find the time to watch them. He's a decent actor, but he's not very handsome. Does James Bond have to be handsome? Like, I don't think Daniel Craig is very handsome, in my opinion. I think the only handsome one out of the James Bonds that I know are Pierce Brosnan. I think Pierce Brosnan is very handsome. But does he have to be handsome? I mean, I know he's a lazy ladies man. So, not my James Bond. Yes, James Bond has to be handsome to score the attractive women. Watch the first Daniel Craig Casino Royale film. It's amazing. I didn't want to watch Daniel Craig's films until I finished out at least Sean Connery's films. So at least his films, and then I'll watch the Daniel Craig ones. Not feeling it. I'm not feeling it either. And I'm not even a James Bond person. I'm not even a James Bond person, but when I look at him, I don't see James Bond. Who knows? Like, if he's the front runner, okay? If he's, good night, Mr. Bentham. Who knows? If he's the front runner, if he's the one that, how do you say his name? Denis Villeneuve? Is that how you say his name? If he's the person that's just like, you know what? He's killed it in the auditions. He's amazing. Then I would trust his decisions. But at the same time, looking at him, I'm just like, yeah, I'm not seeing James Bond. I'm just not seeing James Bond. Daniel Craig didn't age well. Oh yeah, Roger Moore. That's right, Roger Moore was another one. Let me see. Let me look at other photos of this guy. I can't see it. I can't see it. I mean, the way he carries himself, even in the Fantastic Beasts movie, he carries himself very well, right? The way he carries himself is very well. It's very smooth, it's very suave. I just can't see him playing James Bond. I'm looking for pictures of him in a suit. Is it me? Okay, look. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be mean, okay? Because he's a good-looking guy. I don't want to be mean here. Oh, okay, this picture is fine. I guess, maybe, possibly. Here's this one. Okay, it's a little better, right? It's a little better. He looks more suave, more adult in this one. So, I mean, I can maybe, I don't know. Is it me or does he look like too goofy? What's up, Winter? He has Obama ears. He's got big ears. He does have big ears. He does have big ears. Is it me or does he just look a little goofy? Does he look a little goofy? I like white tuxedos on Bond too. He's got a weird face. He does look a little goofy. His ears are a little big, but this is a better picture. It's a better picture of him. You know, the hair's grown out a little more compared to this one too. Hair's not as short. It's grown out a little more. Okay. I see the vision. I see the vision. At least he's not race swapped. There you go. And he's not a woman. Sticking with a man. At the very least, there's that. So I can, looking at this picture, all right, I can kind of see it. But like, I found that one picture out of, I don't even know how many I scrolled past. You know? I don't even know how many I scrolled past. Not Bond. He's a white male, so we win. Yeah. At the very least. At the very least. Oh my gosh. Imagine. Can you imagine? Like, at least he's a white man. And that's what James Bond is. Gosh. Because you know that they pushed. They wanted, like, a black James Bond or a woman James Bond. Just like we were getting Black Snape. Oh, shoot. There was a story about... Oh, my God. Let me see if I can find it. Is it this one? Oh, yeah. It's this one. Speaking of Black Snape. Let me move myself down here. The Harry Potter series is such a delightful adaptation. HBO Max exec says, when people watch it, they'll think, these are the books. Black Snape. I'm not going to think that these are the books as long as the actor who's playing Snape is, one, good looking, and two, black. Because Snape is not black in the books. So yeah, that I'm not going to be thinking these are the books. It doesn't. Acting aside, it doesn't matter. He could play Snape really well, but that's just, it's not going to be, oh my goodness, these are the books, because you've cast an actor who does not look like the character who is described in the book. Everything else is fine. I've seen all of the set photos of everything that's been being filmed right now, at least that's being filmed like outside, that people are able to see, and everybody looks great. Everybody looks great. We haven't seen Snape. There's a reason why. There's a reason why we haven't seen Snape. Because he is not like the character who is in the book. HBO's upcoming Harry Potter series is shaping up to be such a delightful adaptation of J.K. Rowling's books. I don't know. We'll see. Speaking on a panel at Content London on Wednesday, Aubrey revealed that she is visiting the sets of the series tomorrow. I just keep thinking it's such a delightful adaptation of the books. And I think when people watch it, they will think these are the books. Aubrey added that the series is a great representation of the UK industry as a whole. It's created by a British writer, it's directed by a British filmmaker, and its craftspeople are the best this country has to offer. I'm so excited for everyone to see it. That's amazing. I think that the show should be British because the books are inherently British, right? So that's amazing. That's awesome. That's great. Hold on. Oh, that's a terrible photo. I'm trying to find a clear photo. I'm trying to find a clear picture. Here it is. That's all good and good and stuff, but that doesn't change the fact that this is who they've cast to play Snape. To play Severus Snape. This is who they cast. So I don't think that when I'm watching the show, I'm going to think these are just like the books, because this is not like the books. Sure. Oh, wrong way. Sure. Nope, that's wrong too. Sure, like the environment might be the same, right? I think that they're reusing sets from the Harry Potter movies. So yeah, like the environment, it might look better. It might look like we're back into the world of Harry Potter, and we're even getting like even more, because I saw that they're filming a lot of scenes with the Dursleys that just were not in the movies. So we're getting a whole lot more. So yeah, we're getting a lot that was left out of the movies that was in the books. So we're getting a lot more, but that doesn't change the fact that you have hired Papa Asiedu to play Snape, an actor who does not by any means, in no way, look like the character as described in the book. He is way too handsome. He is not white. He doesn't have any pointy features like Snape does, or long, oily, greasy hair like Snape does. Like, this character is way too handsome to be Snape. If you want people to watch the show and think, oh my gosh, this is just like the books, then you should have hired a better actor to play Snape, because that is one of the most important characters in Harry Potter, in the whole series. Snape is a very important character, and he is very special to a lot of people, especially when he's stepping into the shoes of Alan Rickman, someone who is incredibly beloved by the Harry Potter fandom. He has very big shoes to fill. A lot of these characters, a lot of these actors have very big shoes to fill. And I know that they're going in there and going to respect what the previous actors gave to the role, but that doesn't mean that when people watch this show, we're automatically going to accept what is shown to us. We're going to compare it. That's just, what fans do. We're going to compare it to the movies. We're going to compare all of the ways that they're acting different. You know, we're going to compare performances. And absolutely, there is a lot of pressure on this actor, on Papa Essiedu, because he has a lot going against him already. And a part of me wants to blame like the casting people, right? Because they knew what he looked like in the books. They knew how he was described in the books, and they chose to go against that. And a part of me is just like, why did this actor take the role? There are plenty of other roles in the book that he could have chosen. He should have not accepted that role. Why are you going to accept a role for a part that just you know that you do not look like what is described in the book? It's pretty ridiculous how the casting director and the actors both came together and thought, this is a good idea, this is a good decision. So yeah, when I'm watching this new Harry Potter series, am I gonna think these are just like the books when you see those scenes between Harry and Snape? I don't know. My guess is probably not, but they seem to think so. They seem to think fans are going to be excited for it, so we'll see. I have seen a lot of set photos and you know, and pictures and stuff from the book, and a part of me like gets really angry because it's like, why go to this effort of recreating this world and, you know, practically having them in the same costumes as their predecessors when you're just going to change Snape and therefore change like the feel of a lot of his backstory. I don't understand. Why put in this much effort when a lot of it is going to end up feeling changed or even being changed? They did it for the diversity, which is the wrong reason. Well, of course they did. Of course they did. And now they're going to try and gaslight fans into being like, oh my gosh, don't worry, it's going to be totally fine. You're going to absolutely love him. It's just like the books. It is just like the books. They're trying to gaslight you, and it's just like the book when you know it's not. You know it's not, but they're telling you it's just like the books. That makes me so mad. So much potential wasted. Wasted potential for this show. Let's see. Let's X out of that. We're gonna X out of this whole thing. I don't need this entire window anymore. What else do I have? What is this? Oh my god, I have a backlog. A backlog. I have a backlog of YouTube videos that I'm watching. I have 1, 2. Oh my god, please don't. Oh, I just X'd out of it because I'm an idiot. Well, now I have 2. Let me see. What is this? Oh my gosh, I forgot. We were going to talk about You know what? I'll save Ariana Grande. I'll save her for tomorrow evening because we're going live again tomorrow night. Dude, I had 3 windows of backlog YouTube videos that I was watching, and like half of them are like half watched. Because usually, like when I'm watching YouTube and I have a video on, I'll just like if I go back to that window, I'll click on something else and I'll watch it. I have a backlog after my morning. Oh god. Have I seen the Olsen twins? Yeah, they look scary. Yes, I've seen the Olsen twins. They look terrifying. It's not just that they look weird because they've had like, you know, surgery on their faces. It's that when they look at the camera and they pose for the camera, they have like these wide eyes. They look scared and frightened all the time. All the time. Gutsy. Good to see you streaming this late. Yep. They look dead inside. Well, yeah. They do. I think that picture though, because I saw that picture on Twitter, or X, whatever. I think that picture is old. Let me see. Olsen Olsen sisters. Let me see if that picture's old or not. Let's see. I don't know if that picture's old. I think it's old. I think it's, yeah, because 2025 them doesn't look like that photo. They still don't look, they still look weird. They still look fucking weird. They don't look as bad as they did in that photo. I think it was for some sort of, was it for like a promotion or something? I don't even know. I don't even know. Their net worth is 500 million. Yeah. Yeah. My cousin like used to love the Olsen twins. I don't know if she's obviously she doesn't, but I don't know if like she's one of those things. My cousin is one of those girls who like attaches to them because of like the celebrity, and that like she follows like the celebrity. She likes the celebrity. I wonder if she still follows them. Phil pimped us out. Ah, it's a fair rep raid. Fair rep. It's a fair rep. Fair rep raid. It's an egg raid. Thank you, fair rep. Yeah. It's a fair rep raid. Hello. Hi, Phil. How was Coomcast? Did we learn anything new today? Any new words that I've never heard? Every single time that I show up in Phil's stream, he gets upset. Hold on. I need to find that. Let me see if I can find that the thing that I clipped out from Phil's stream. I don't even know if I have it on here anymore. I probably did it on my phone or something. But every time I come in, I'm like, oh, hey, what's going on? And Phil's like, no, what are you doing here? Yeah, I don't think I have it on my computer anymore. Fair up. He's always doing something naughty. He's always doing something naughty with his chat. That sounds bad. It was a short coom. You know you lurk in the background of Phil's streams just so you can learn new and disgusting things. Hey. Phil clickbaited us. You clickbaited the chat? Oh, that's rude. That's rude. I would never clickbait the chat. Never. Never. Do I have anything for Coomcast raid? Oh, here we go. Oh, wait. There we go. Thank you for the raid, Fair Up, and his Coomcast. Thank you for the Coomcast raid. I appreciate. I'll leave her up here for a little bit while I look for something else. Let's see. I'm trying to find it. The last time I went to Phil's stream, he wasn't even like on the stream. It was Sydney Sweeney with her bopping boobies. I can't find it. Oh my goodness. Feel it. He wasn't even there. Screenshot it. He wasn't even there. I know I made Phil a video. I just can't find it. I'm looking everywhere for it. I can't find it. Dude, me and Disbrew were yelling at each other this past weekend. If y'all did not catch that, hold on. Let me find it. I have to find it was really bad. We were yelling. Was it over the pronunciation of herb? No. It was not. All right. You screenshotted it. I appreciate that. Let me let me take her down. Well, here's one more. There you go. That's for thank you for the raid. The Coomcast raid. There you go. There's another one. Dude, me and Disbrew were yelling at each other.
Away, but I can't see.
No, there was
I can see the boxes on the left, but on the right, but not anything else.
I do a gaming stream with Disbrew every Sunday, if you guys didn't know. All right. Gaming stream every Sunday. And this is something that he showed me. He showed me this game. All right. And the thing with this game is he's a grandma driver and he can't see over the dashboard. So I have to guide him to wherever he needs to go. I have to give him the directions. And he was getting mad at me because he couldn't get through this.
Time we're supposed to be on something.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Reverse and then
That would have been useful about half an hour ago.
I know, I'm trying to talk to you. You just keep driving.
Because you're not telling me anything.
We both crashed out.
I'm trying to look at it.
This was so stressful. We both crashed
Go
out.
straight.
I'm getting bumped.
Yeah. Okay. You're going up. You're going up. Stop. Okay. Go to the right a little bit. You're just gonna not turn right. Just you're right. Okay, go left. Go left. Fuck.
Right was the entire wrong direction.
No, it wasn't.
There was no room on the right because I immediately fell off.
Okay. Go straight.
I don't even know what this is.
Just jump
There's
on
something
it.
in. I can't go straight. There's something obviously in the way.
Go left. Go. I'm sorry. Go right a little bit, and then you're just gonna be on it. Keep going. Up. Give it some gas. Give it some gas.
There's clearly something in the way. I don't know whether it's a graphical
Hold on.
bug. Yeah.
Because there was a plank on there that was meant to be. We knocked it down. Because there was a plank that
Well,
was supposed to be like a.
Yeah, well, we need the plank. That's what we're supposed to be driving on.
little bit. He gets so mad at me later. Wait, where is it? Okay, now go to the right, and then this took forever. This took forever. Watching you two play together is so much fun. Sometimes it's stressful. Okay, let it go because you're gonna go
5 hours ago. I could see them on my screen. Arrow keys. I've told you this about 5 hours ago.
Oh.
Arrow keys. There you go. Right.
These aren't stable
You have to
at
keep
all.
telling me the direction because I don't know when to go right until you stop telling me to go right.
Disbrew can't drive because he's a foreigner. He drives very well in video games. I had all the confidence in the world. All right, in Disbrew's driving.
I have no idea where I'm going. I can't see it.
I know.
So keep saying right, left, forwards. This is not difficult.
I've been telling
If you're just
you how to
silent,
go!
I don't know where I'm going. You have to tell me right and left. That's all you have to do.
That's what I've been doing.
This bit, you're not saying it now. Talk.
The direction keys.
Right, left. This is not difficult. Right, left. Come on.
You wanted me to use the direction keys.
Use
so now
the
I'm
words.
using the direction keys.
Words.
Then stop telling me to use the direction keys.
Then use the word. Well, just you don't even. They're not on my screen either.
What do you mean they're jumping on the screen right now?
Right.
You can see this. You can see this. Oh, the fact that when he was yelling at me, he was clapping too. I died. He was clapping as well. He was so frustrated. We were both frustrated. When that stream ended, I had a headache. Because that, like, I told him before that stream, I was like, this is going to like test your patience with me. Like that it's going to test your patience. It was testing mine because it was so stressful giving directions like that. Oh my, I was like really freaking out because it was really hard. That game was terrible. But we had a lot of fun playing it. And that's not the first time that he's crashed out on me, but because I'm an excellent gamer. I'm just not on his level, okay? He's an expert gamer. He's like a whole different class of gamer, which is why our stream works so well. So it's basically like the two polar opposites in gaming. Disparu is an incredible gamer. I'm just this casual, cozy gamer. Like that's pretty much it. So it's a good combination. It's a lot of fun when we stream, and we've done a ton of games together already because we've been doing that stream for like over a year. It's a really fun stream. It looks fun. It is fun, but oh my, he's a clap talker now. Yeah, right. Oh my gosh, he was getting so mad at me. It was hilarious. Let's see, what else are we gonna talk about? I wanted to talk about, like, what's her fucking name? Ariana Grande. I can get rid of that because we already talked about that. I'll get rid of that too because we talked about that a little bit. Should we talk about Ariana Grande? Because she's very upset with everybody. She's very upset with everyone. Actually, I have to pull up this photo and I don't even know if I have it. Do I still have this photo? Hold on, let me look. Did I take a screenshot of it or did I download it? I'm gonna look real quick because I need this photo. I need it. Here it is. Yeah, I do have it. Go me! Go me. I save all these pictures. I screenshot everything, especially when it has to do with celebrities in a story. Yup. All right, we'll talk a little bit about Ariana Grande because, hold on, I have to pull up a picture of her, and she's not even 6'7". Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo. Images. Look, we're gonna have to look at Cynthia Erivo, okay? She comes along with Ariana Grande. They're basically morphing into the same person right now. Dun, dun, dun. Do you like the background music? I can hear it. Can y'all hear it? She's 4'1". I thought she was like 5'2" or something like that. Let's share a whole window. All right. They take up the equivalent to body mass of one person. Yeah. The background music should be some death metal. Well, that's safe for nerdy nights. Like this is technically nerdy news. This is something that was supposed to be during the day, and I ended up doing it at night because I lost track of time. I had to do some other stuff today. It's the same with Jenna Ortega. Yeah, she's completely changed her look too. I think they're all going for like that Mia Goth look, but I don't know. All right. Let me move right here. Okay. All right, you guys know, y'all know that a lot of people have had a lot of criticism. A lot of people have had a lot of criticism over Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo and the way that they acted super weird in like the interviews for Wicked and the red carpet for Wicked, and then again for Wicked for Good with the red carpet and also the interviews. They're incredibly emotional, or they're overly emotional. They're always touching each other. They're always crying. And not only that, but a lot of people have noticed and have compared the way that these actresses looked before being cast in Wicked, and then again on the red carpet of Wicked after these movies came out. And a lot of people are saying that they look incredibly emaciated, that they look way too skinny. And I think that like this time around, they don't look as bad as last year, because last year they looked really emaciated. I mean, they still look very, very skinny, super skinny. And it's gotten to the point where a lot of people have like memed on them too, as far as like the way that they look. And Ariana Grande is getting a little bit upset about that. So she took to her Instagram and slams really dangerous body shaming comments amid the new scrutiny. So Ariana Grande sent a reminder to her fans about being cautious before making dangerous body slamming comments. She reposted her 2024 interview where she addressed negative comments about her appearance to her Instagram story on Saturday. And she said, resharing this from last year as a loving reminder to all. Now, I'm going to play what she had to say, but at the same time, I don't think that people are making fun of her or body shaming her. People are worried about her and Cynthia Erivo. It's not shame, it's worry. Like, these girls look incredibly skinny, way too skinny, to the point where they think that they might have an eating disorder. So it's not a lot of shit. Yeah, people are making fun of them. It's becoming a meme. But I think that there's a lot of concern there as well. But I wanted to play what she had to say because it's from this interview. And I actually have to reshare this. Hold on. But this was... Oh, hold on. First off, this was her Instagram story. So this is what she wrote. Resharing this from last year as a loving reminder to all. I always love and appreciate our talks so much. And it's the host, Sally. She added the host. But this was her Instagram story. So now let's play. And like, I don't want to pull up the YouTube video of it, but this creator put up like this story, I guess, but she included the video.
Be responding to how everyone has been reacting to the cast of Wicked, specifically her, Cynthia, and Michelle. Everyone has been making comments about, what happened on the set of Wicked. Like, why does everyone look way different than they did before they did the movie? Talking about everyone's bodies. It's been a whole thing. And Ariana posted on her story an interview from the last press tour. She said, resharing this from last year as a loving reminder to all. I always love and appreciate our talks so much at Sally. And it's her basically talking about people that talk about her body and just everything about her and how we shouldn't be doing that.
Hard to protect yourself from that noise. And I think it's something that is uncomfortable no matter what scale you're experiencing it on. Mm-hmm. Even if you go to Thanksgiving dinner and someone's granny says, oh my God, you look skinnier, what happened? Or you look heavier, what happened? It's like, that is something that is uncomfortable and horrible no matter where it's happening, no matter the happening on. And I think in today's society, there's a comfortability. That we shouldn't have at all. Commenting on others' looks, appearance, what they think is going on behind the scenes, or health, or how they present themselves. There's a comfortability that people have commenting on that I think is really dangerous. Yeah.
Now, I do agree with her to a certain extent, right? Because she's a performer, she's a singer, she's an actress. And within that realm of career, you're going to be scrutinized for the way you look. You're always going to be constantly judged for how you look. Hang on, let me share. Let me reshare this. There we go. And I think that people's reactions to the way that she looks, I know she says like no matter where it's coming from a place of concern from a lot of people. They're concerned for you. It might make you feel uncomfortable, but I think that the uncomfortability that you are feeling is because maybe you know that you are a bit too skinny. Maybe you know that you aren't as healthy as you should look, right? Because it doesn't look healthy, and people are looking at it like, whoa, what's wrong? Their bones, her collarbone is sticking out of her shoulder. You could see her collarbones. In one photo, you could see her chest bones. So a lot of people are looking at that and thinking, oh my gosh, there's something wrong. You must have an eating disorder and you need to seek help. So her saying like, no matter where it's coming from, there's always going to be like uncomfortable. People have gotten way too brazen, and comfortable with saying things and commenting on appearances. Well, you're in the public eye. You're going to be scrutinized as an actress for your performance, as a singer for the way you're singing. People are constantly going to judge you because you are in the public eye. Unfortunately, that does come with being in the career that you have chosen, right? It's going to come with public scrutiny. So you have to find different ways to deal with that and different ways to navigate that. That's not really something that other people in our everyday lives go through as much as people in Hollywood do, or people, musical artists do. So they do have to find different ways to deal with that and approach that. However, the amount of people that have commented on Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo's appearance, it does come from a place of concern. So I think that she needs to sort of like possibly disregard that and think like, why are they thinking that? Does she have an eating disorder? Does she? Because it does look like she has an eating disorder. At one point, you could see her chest bones. And like people are just like, oh my gosh, you did not look like that 2 years ago, 3 years ago when you started filming this movie. What happened in that time span that you came out of, Wicked looking like you do? Because there's like a healthy way to be skinny. And I think that she is not looking at like a healthy skinny. You know what I mean? And that's what people are talking about. That's what people are criticizing her for, because it's like, you're not a healthy skinny, you look like a emaciated skinny. And her and I think that people are commenting on like her relationship with Cynthia Erivo, because it's almost like they've both gotten to a point where they're incredibly skinny, and it's almost as if they have like this weird toxic relationship to where they're competing to see who can be the skinniest, who can be the thinnest. And it's this very toxic back and forth that they're basically competing to see who can. Oh man, I feel bad saying this, but like, whose body can be eaten away. Like it sounds awful, but that's how they look. Like super thin, super skinny, and it's just like, it's not healthy. It's not healthy. And that's why people are just like looking at them like there's something wrong. There's something wrong. Do you have an eating disorder? And you see that like on a lot of her social media, like, if you have an eating disorder, please get help. A lot of people are very concerned for her health. It's not coming from a place of like, ew, gross, you look nasty. It's more of like, you need help if you do have an eating disorder. And if you have one, you need to go get help for it. Stop it, or else, it's going to get worse. So I think that's like, her putting this out there, like, I'm putting this out there because it's not, you shouldn't judge people's bodies. Well, you look sick. So I think if you're sick, you need to go get help. That's what people are saying. You look sick. Weird behavior aside, you look sick. People can move past the weird behavior, but they're looking at her like, shit. Barely fit into your clothes anymore. Very weird. It just Like even in the article that I shared, like her eyes look sallow. They look really dark. They look sallowed out. Like she's not healthy. That's what it looks like. And I think people are seeing that. So it's okay to say, oh, you're so skinny, but it's not okay to say, oh, you're so fat. Got it. I love Bryce Dallas Howard's shape, but men will say she's fat. Well, I think that that goes to preference. That goes to preference. But I think that, I don't think that she's really fat. I think that there are people who are incredibly obese that people will be like, oh my gosh, you're way too fat, like obese, because that's unhealthy. And that endangers their lives. Being too skinny can also endanger your life, right? Like looking at Ariana Grande, it looks like she does have an eating disorder. Let's see. I can get rid of that now. I can get rid of that. Oh my gosh, I have super chats. Oh, yay! Hold on, let me put on my super chat music because it's special. Oh, it didn't play. There we go. Should I give really good directions? Fifth Down Sport 502 for $5. Steph, can you explain Wicked to me? If Oz is the evil one, does that make Dorothy a villain in the Wicked universe? I don't understand it. Technically, yes. People don't like Dorothy, at least in these Wicked movies, because in the show she's not really a huge part. But in the movie she plays a bigger part, a bigger role, kind of, even though you don't really see her. So technically, within the Wicked movies, not the Broadway show or the book, yeah, she's kind of a villain, I guess, because she's just doing what the wizard is telling her. So she's sort of like a manipulated villain, doing the wizard's bidding. In the books, she's not. In the books, she accidentally kills Elphaba. She's actually there to apologize and sort of seek her forgiveness for killing her sister. And she accidentally kills Elphaba with water because Elphaba hasn't been sleeping. That's why she goes crazy and wants the shoes, because she hasn't been sleeping due to a vision that she had, and so it makes her crazy because she doesn't sleep. And she accidentally catches her robe on fire, and so Dorothy pours water on her. And in the books, Elphaba is deathly allergic to water. She has an allergy to water, and so when she pours that on her, she ends up melting. So in the book, she's not evil either. Like, she has no intention of killing Elphaba. She's actually trying to find her. Like the wizard tells her to go and find her. Same thing, everything. But she has no intention of killing her. She wants to seek forgiveness in the book. And in the play, she's barely in it. You just hear her crying. Those two witches need water. But yeah, I don't think that, like, I guess, yeah, she's her and Glinda are sort of like shown as heroes, and Madame Morrible and the wizard are shown as villains, but every person in Wicked is kind of they have their own faults. Even Elphaba, she's not a perfect protagonist either, and neither is Glinda. Nobody is like a perfect protagonist. Everybody has faults. That's why it focuses so much on friendship, because nobody is perfect within that world. No one. Knackernaw for $5. People haven't become harsher. People like Ariana have become more sensitive. You can't take constructive criticism, let alone helpful advice. That is very true. That is very true. People have grown a little bit too sensitive, and I think that, like, actors as well, they don't want to be scrutinized when, like, unfortunately, that's part of the gig, right? They want to be in the public eye, do all of these movies, be famous, get all these accolades, and not have people judge them. Not have people judge them. Not have people, like, want insight into their lives or anything, like, want privacy when they're super movie stars. They want their own privacy and don't judge me. I don't know. Can you have it both ways? Because I feel like all of that comes with the job. You just have to find a way to deal with that and navigate that. A black woman allergic to water. She's not black in the book. She's not black in the book. Neither is her sister. They're not black. Like, she's green. She's not black in the books. Cynthia Erivo is black, but she's not black in the books. She's green. And that's in the book. In the movie, she's not allergic to water. Okay, so the water is racist. Yeah, in the movie, she's not allergic to water. That's the book. That's book Elphaba. But the movie, she doesn't have a water allergy. She can get wet. She can take showers. She can cry. She can do all that stuff. And it doesn't affect her. It's completely fabricated. It's made up. Is that how they defeat her and make her swim? So the reason that she can't sleep in the book is because she has this vision of where the wizard came from. And he was like escaping war. He was escaping war or something, like, I can't remember exactly what he was escaping. I think he was escaping a war or something. And he was in the ocean. And this was the very first time that Elphaba had seen a great big body of water like that, because in Wicked, the way that the land is set up, it's surrounded by desert. So she's never seen great big bodies of water like the ocean like that. And it terrified her to her core because she has that aversion to water. She has an allergy to water. So that terrified her, and she was unable to sleep from then on. So that's yeah, she had never seen that before in her life. But that's why she can't sleep, and that's what basically drove her crazy. Let's see. I'll save this for tomorrow, and I'll save this stuff for tomorrow. All right. I missed some supers. I did? Oh no, I think I got them all. Yeah, I got them all. Disper is terrified of backseat drivers. Yeah, especially when they're giving him directions. So you're saying NyQuil could have saved everyone from the crazy witch. In the book. In the book. How the fuck do you have an allergy to something that makes up 90% of the body? I don't know. That's how it is in the book. It's not explained. It's not explained. Did Jeremy, the homosexual man, need emotional support again watching Wicked 2? I don't think he's seen it yet. He hasn't seen it. The first Wicked movie was good. I enjoyed it. It was, I mean, from stage to screen, it was amazing. Second one changed way too much. They changed way too much. And they added in way too much. And they added in the story of the Wizard of Oz characters. Well, the Tin Man and the Scarecrow, like, they were all still there in the show. They just weren't like the Dorothy and the lion. They didn't have much of a role. They were all off screen. Zatanna and Scarecrow who had bigger roles. But like the way that they added them in to like see the wizard gives them the task of bringing the broomstick if you kill the witch. Like none of that makes sense chronologically. Like it's just bad. I didn't like all the stuff that they added and all the stuff that they changed. Yeah, it's too much that was changed. My brother's wives though, like they loved it. They loved it, but they'd never seen the show, and they've never read the book. They just have the movies to go off of, and they loved it. So. If she's allergic to water, how does she stay hydrated? I don't know. I don't remember. I know she doesn't take baths. I don't remember. Hold on. Let me look. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. She drinks milk and tea. She drinks a lot of milk. That's how she stays hydrated. She doesn't drink water. That's right. Yeah. And she drinks coffee. She drinks coffee too. She drinks a lot of coffee because when she's like she can't sleep, she drinks a lot of coffee. Yeah. So she drinks milk, coffee, and a lot of tea. I know she drinks a lot of coffee. But yeah, she doesn't drink water. And she doesn't bathe with water either because she doesn't bathe. So she instead does like oil. I'll save that for tomorrow. Save that for tomorrow. I think I'm done. Let me see if I doubt, but I'm looking it up and just in case. Just in case. What is happening here? Are you kidding me? Stop it right now. No way. Oh my god. You have got to be joking me. Do you remember? Okay, listen. Do you remember during COVID? Do y'all remember during COVID? Those sleep streams became like really big. People would do sleep streams. Bro. I did not just look up. Alex Stein is doing a sleep stream. He's asleep. What's up, Basket City? Why is he doing a sleep stream? Why is he even asleep? Is this really live? Look, the TV in the back isn't moving. No, he's asleep. What the heck? Oh my gosh, tell me it's over. Why is he doing a sleep stream? I'm not sending y'all there because it's the quietest I'll ever be. Oh my god. That is so funny. A new sponsor for Casper Man. Oh, yeah. He's a pimp on a pillow. That's hilarious. All right. Nobody else is live. So I'm just going to end it here and say thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow, I'll be live again, late at night. I'll probably go live a little bit earlier though, probably like around 10 or so, for nerdy nights. So come and hang out with me then. Until then, thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. And thank you very much for the super chats. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Yes. Yes. Get a room. You rampant slag. And that doesn't look good. Bye-bye.
And I now present this fucking thing.
I'm gonna be a pumpkin blueberry.